Hey, it's time. Today's topic: who is the master and who is the tool? Never leave the driver's seat. So, in the post before, we've talked about you need to be the master of your mind, right? If you let your mind be the master, it will drive you around, right? It will make you do stupid things, and then it won't work for you, and you'll be out of control. But not only your mind, right? Today we are going to look at three more things that could take away your driver's seat. Number one, your cell phone. So, is your phone using you or you using your phone, right? So, are you a clicking robot, clicking on hot girls and then scrolling on the news screen, and then as you notice, hours and hours has gone by, right? I'm certainly guilty of this, but it's been better since I've started to fight it, right? So how do we fight it? We don't just throw problems here, right? We look at the possible ways to fix it. So fix number one, strong will by powering it, right? So how do you do this? How do you have strong will? Well, take cold showers every day. It's pretty good at training your willpower. And then number two would be having a high self-esteem, right? If you want to know how to get high self-esteem, there's a few posts and few videos before. Feel free to find it. So if your self-esteem is high enough, you know that your hours are worth a lot, right? So it doesn't worth it to click on videos. And then if it one thing you notice if it's high enough is the voice in your mind, right? It will start telling you, hey, your time's pretty precious, right? So put that shit down, right? That's a good point to know that your self-esteem is at that level. All right. So number two, money. So when it comes to money, you need to understand that are you needing money or do you want money? And you go hunt for money, right? You go get money, not money controlling you, right? It's totally different. We've learned that words are actually spells, right? So the wording in your mind actually matters a lot. So if you need money, you're in defense position, right? You need it. You put it above you, and probably that mindset will destroy you, right? Because you're a lack mindset, right? So your mind will fulfill itself. If you're in a lacking mindset, you'll always be lacking, right? Versus if you want it, you're on the attack, right? You're looking for it. You're working on yourself. You're providing higher value services. Therefore, you got more value to offer, and then they came back and repay you in the form of money. So you want it, right? There's nothing wrong wanting it, right? You want it, you go get it. Versus I need it, please give me some, right? It's weak and needy. Want to be strong here, right? It's man channel, right? Oh, maybe there's girls. So number three, food, right? Certainly one that I'm guilty as well. Food nowadays they're manufactured, right? The salt crystals, the sugar crystals are all manufactured to make you addicted, to make you hungry all the time. I'll go as far as say eating 3 meals after experimenting with fasting, right? Eating 3 meals a day is probably too much. It's overeating already. So how do you stop overeating, right? You need to experience that the experience of uh, knowing that you don't need that much energy to go by, right? So I'll suggest try fasting. So start with skipping your dinner, right? So eating just 2 meals a day, and then eventually try 1 meal per day, right? The longest period I fasted so far is 72 hours, right? Yeah, it's a little bit extreme. I got a little bit trouble eating again. So if you're uncomfortable with that, certainly start with skipping. I think skipping your meal, your dinner at night makes a lot of difference already. So what are the advantages of this? So the first, you have a more clear mind, right? You start to think more clearly when you're fasting, and then you start to feel like, as crazy as this sounds, just try it. You feel not as hungry. You finally feel full, and you understand that the stuff you eat is making you hungry. It's training you to eat 3 meals a day. Yeah, it's pretty crazy shit, right? Yeah, the categories. So there you go. 3 things to ask yourself: Are you the tool, or are you the master? Number one, cell phones. Number two, money. And number three, food. So if you wanna read more and then uh, see a written post of these things, click the link below, and then yeah, I'll see you around. Keep growing.